Hello everybody, back here again for a vlog a day, and today is Sunday the 4th, and today was a lovely, beautiful day. Got up this morning fairly early. Dogs got me up, got them out, got them all taken care of, got them all fed, got them all, kept them separated. I got the little blue heeler, the little cow dog here that's just being a little ornery in the beginning, so I have to kind of remind him that he's not in charge here. So I got them all out, jumped in the hot tub for a little bit, got myself a nice little soak in. From there, went ahead and let all the dogs out together. So I had Luna and then Apollo and then Bruce outside, and they were running around the yard, had themselves a good time, and everybody's getting along great. So happy about that. From there, I proceeded to get a couple little things done, nothing major. Had a couple more dogs getting dropped off today, so that got dropped off. They were gonna go spend the day on the boat. I watch them all the time, a couple little dogs that I watch, and it was funny because the heeler, so I headed across the road, took the heeler with me to go work on the house across the street, had a bunch of stuff to get done over there, and took him with me. He decided he was gonna try and like hump the little terrier that I'm watching, and he's an old dog. And he turned on that dog and just was gonna whip that heeler's ass. And it was funny because this dog's like, I don't know, he's 12 or 14 and he's old as hell. But he was ready to fight. He was like, nope, I got this. I'm gonna whip that dog. It was funny. So I had a good little chuckle about that. So we headed across the street, got to work on the house quite a bit. Everything was good there. Got quite a bit done. I ended up doing a bunch of stuff. Working on the flooring, decided to start back in the spare bedroom and got it going. Ended up borrowing a hammer drill from a neighbor because I swear my drill, I bought a hammer drill for this purpose, or for one of the purposes, to remove tile also. It only takes a special SKS bit or whatever. I don't have an SKS bit that small, so it's like, son of a bitch. So went and dug through my garage, found my old drill that I thought had a hammer on it also. An old corded drill that I was given as like an 8-year-old kid, 6-year-old kid, where it was. My dad gave it to me for Christmas. Still got it, and of course no hammer. So I was like, God damn it. So I tried it with a regular drill. It just doesn't drill concrete without the hammer. It needs a hammer. So I went and basically called him instead of running all the way to Home Depot and buy one. And he's like, yeah, I got one in there. He pulls out a toolbox. And I told you before, I hate borrowing tools because when something breaks, I got to buy a $500 tool and give it to you. Like, you know, where if it breaks and I own it, if I pay the $500, I keep it forever, you know, kind of thing. And this one wouldn't even turn on. It wouldn't work. So I was like, oh, great. And he was laughing. He goes, hey, use the thing. Here you go. Blah, blah. I finally was able to, after beating on it for a little while and stuff, I got it working. And he goes, if it dies, he goes, it's an old tool. It's full of drywall dust and all stuff. I ain't gonna make you buy me a new one. I said, okay, as long as I know that, because right now this thing already doesn't hardly work. So took it there, got my holes drilled I needed, got my tap cons put in, all that good fun stuff, and started laying the flooring, and it made a world of difference. Still not fast at it, but it's quicker than what it was, and it keeps not falling apart because the back row is locked in place. So felt pretty good about it. Made me feel good there. So I went ahead and said, hell with it. And everything was hunky-dory, all good, perfectly fine there. Proceeded to work on the yard, the floor a lot. Just knees and stuff up and down, back, and everything just hurts and sucks, but it is what it is. I was there working quite a while. Took the heeler back across the street. So I wasn't even there messing the flooring up when I was in there doing the flooring. And then when I'm out in the backyard, when I go back to that back bedroom, I can't see what he's doing in the backyard, can't watch into the doorways. So I took him back over, and he just went in the crate. He's like, that's where I want to be. So I'm like, cool. He just chills out in the crate, happy there. Played with their dogs for a few minutes, running back and forth, getting tools and stuff, and working there for a good chunk of the day. I don't know how many hours I put in. Pretty good chunk of the day with it though. Finally texted they were going to come pick up the dog. So basically I was like, cool, no big deal. I came picked up the one dog. He went home without a hitch. Everything was fine there, no problem. Got that all done. And then from there, headed back over, worked in the house a little bit. End up outside playing with the dogs, let them all play outside for a little while. And then the two little ones, the wiener dog and the terrier, I didn't have play with the heeler because after the terrier got into it, the heeler was wanting to whip his butt. I just didn't feel like having them together. So I said, hell, kept them separated out. So me and Bruce and the heeler were outside playing quite a bit. Then I took the little ones out, I put the heeler back up, and so on and so forth. Got my run in, got myself a shower. My wife wanted to go out and eat Chinese. She started a new diet program thing, whatever. You get a cheat meal a week, which I think is I think it's completely inappropriate belief, the way you tell yourself that, like, oh, this food over here I want to eat, that's cheating. It's setting up a bad mindset. Personally, my thing is portion control and exercise. Eat all the junk garbage. I ate Krispy Kreme donuts and Doritos and drink Mountain Dew when I lost over half my body weight, but I just ate less of it. I literally just portioned everything out better and didn't go on those benders where it's like this giant reward to go eat a whole bunch of food. But she wanted to go have Chinese buffet, and I told her, absolutely, do anything for you, baby. So I took her over to have Chinese buffet after my run in my shower. Got there, and they had coconut shrimp on the menu, which they had not been having for quite a while. So I was excited to see it, and there wasn't much left, so I scooped up everything there was. Normally, my first round is just sushi, and their sushi is a little bit lacking. It's different sushi stuff back there, and they don't do nearly as good. It's just the rolls are super loose and it falls apart when you try and pick it up, and it's just not good. And the flavoring's a little off too. But I grabbed up what I could of the shrimp. Normally I don't put hot food on my sushi plate, but I wanted them to see it was empty or almost empty. And I also want to make sure at least got some, but I was hoping they'd bring more out. So went back up next round, of course, none yet. So I got some other stuff, and then they brought more out. And sure enough, I was able to get myself some. And as they were bringing it out, I thanked the lady for bringing it out because it's my favorite. We kind of talked for a moment stuff about how the business is going, so I haven't eaten there much. I've eaten there like 3 times since COVID started, and partly because it was closed, and they're still making us eat off fucking paper plates and like plastic forks and crap. And last time we went there, I knew this, and I took my own silverware with me. I left a paper plate, I don't care, but styrofoam cups for water just drives me nuts. But I hate styrofoam, so I basically hardly drink any water at all. But the plastic forks I can't deal with. So I ate my entire meal with just chopsticks because I won't eat off. I can't with a plastic fork. It doesn't do me any good. So I ate the whole meal with chopsticks. Made it through, no problem. Grabbed myself a bit of ice cream as we ate up there. Headed back home. No big deal. As we were leaving, we were not quite done. We started dessert. Got a text from the owners of 2 dogs. Said they're leaving Ponce Inlet. And they'd be there in about half an hour. And I said, take your time. We're out at dinner. We headed out to dinner already, but the dogs are there, and my mom can give them back to you if you want. But if not, we'll be there soon. So they said, okay, no big deal. That's where we left it. Expecting to be there in half an hour. She didn't say he was going to wait. So we kind of, instead of going to Home Depot, which I was going to go to Home Depot, just headed home instead to beat him. Hope I could beat him there. And got there, and it was like 28 minutes in. So I'm like, cool, I haven't got there yet. Dogs are there. Get a text as I'm walking the door. Yeah, it's going to be closer to 8:30 now because we decided to hang out. I'm like, you knew that half an hour ago, but okay. So I'm like, I could have went Home Depot, but oh well, it is what it is. So they showed up, picked their dogs up, everything was great. Headed outside, grabbed myself a new cigar I haven't ever had before. Had myself a nice little cigar out there. I was gonna head back across the street and work in the house, but my knees hurt so bad from climbing up and down. The stupid knee pads even, it just hurts. So I'm gonna take the evening off, and I will get back at it tomorrow some and see what happens. So, but yeah, enjoyed myself a nice little cigar. Had the healer out there with me all evening. He was chilling out, having a great time, loving life, and not much else to go. So that's all I got for right now. I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Have yourself a safe, wonderful day. Thanks for watching.